If you take forever to edit and just the thought of editing stops you from uploading videos, we are about to speed up your entire editing system. I stopped posting because it was taking me 4 hours to edit one video. But then I decided I was going to challenge myself, and today is day 7 of my YouTube challenge, and I have figured out how to edit my videos in less than an hour. It's the only way I've been able to post a video every day for the last week. I'm about to give you my lazy editing system, mistakes to avoid so you stop wasting time, and I'm going to show you how to edit so people will watch your videos longer. Also, I have less than 2 hours to post this video. I self-sabotaged today and procrastinated and waited till the very last minute. So this is a true test. Before I show you my process, there's a couple of rules. The first rule is you have to get in your editing zone if you want to edit laser fast. That means no distractions. I do this in a quiet place. I put do not disturb on my phone. I can't have anybody calling me in the middle of my process because then it'll take me 15 minutes to get back into the zone. This next rule is really hard, but it saves you so much time. How many times do you find yourself editing like the first 30 seconds to a minute of your video, and then you're so pleased with yourself that you have to go back and watch that like 3 times before you even get to the next part, and then once you get to the next part, then you do it again. You gotta stop rewatching your video. You have to start and just go all the way through. Next, this was a little hard for me to figure out if I could handle this, but I eliminated music. I know, music can change the vibe and it can really pick up the pace and make your video come alive. But I found that if I just skip the music altogether, I am saving a ton of time not looking for music and not trying to figure out if it's too loud or too quiet. I do edit on my laptop because editing on my phone was making my hands hurt, and we are over 40, so we need to think about these things. Here's the next one. If you're doing this challenge with me and you are posting maybe not every day, but a lot more frequently than you were, then I hope you've learned this by now. Done is better than perfect. Like tonight, I think subconsciously I put myself into this bind because I knew I was just not feeling the whole let's go make a video vibe. And so now I have to adopt the done is better than perfect if I want to hit my deadline and get this guy up by 6 o'clock. And you have to know this. If you are going to overthink every little nook and cranny, frame, everything, text, you are going to take so much longer. It's going to make this excruciating, and you're going to be less likely to be consistent with posting your videos. So again, we are throwing out perfectionism, we are throwing out overthinking, we are having fun, and we are getting it done. This next one is really going to help you when it comes to getting people to watch your videos longer. A lot of times when we are editing, we think something in our video is so precious. Maybe we spent a long time recording it. Maybe we just really liked our kids in the video, but you have to ask yourself, is this something the viewer wants to see? Is it something they need to see to get the benefits of this video? So you need to have a clear understanding as to why this person is watching the video so that when you go into editing, you can think like them and leave out the stuff that's going to probably make them stop watching. Example, yesterday when I was editing my video on how to record your videos 10 times faster, I took out an entire section on me explaining why I thought it looked weird for people to dress up when they were recording their YouTube videos at home, like on their living room couch. It's just a little odd. And then I realized that's really not helping them record their videos faster, so we can leave that out. It is now 4:32, and we are moving the production upstairs for editing. And someone asked me yesterday, do you just move all your stuff from room to room? Well, yes, I put all my little tripods in my bag, got my laptop, and we're gonna edit right over here. We have a problem. I'm off mic right now because my wired mic, there's a short in it, so all of a sudden you aren't able to hear me. Hopefully the other clips are okay and this microphone is going to work because we are running out of time. Let's hope it works. Okay, I've got the laptop, I've got my memory card in. Now we are going to go in and label the clips, all the clips that have the good takes, none of the mess ups, and we're gonna import that into our editing app. I should mention that I'm actually editing the video you're watching right now, and I wanted to give you a hack that I use. I use this free app called Screencast to record my screen, and that's what I'll be doing in this so that you can actually see what's happening
on the screen. And I'm editing in iMovie. By the way, I edit in Final Cut Pro now, but up until a year ago, I was editing on iMovie. It is free, it is simple, and what I'm about to show you can be done on any editing app. So I'm screen recording this, but I wanted to show you. So
Thought of editing keeps you from posting YouTube videos.
all right, so I know that was a good one because I had like 4 mistakes before this and I just kept stopping until I got it right. So I'm just going to, day 7 is the name of this video. 1 is the clip. I've got all my clips labeled. Now I am going to import the media. I've now imported all of the clips. Now all I'm doing is going and where I can see the blank space at the beginning and end of each clip, I'm just going in, I'm hitting Control B. That puts a splice there. Then I delete that dead clip. I'm going through every one of those clips and doing that before I do anything else. Once all of your talking head videos are on your timeline, which by the way, that is called A-roll, now you're gonna add any B-roll that you have. So for my B-roll in this video, it's really just all of these screen recordings that I'm doing. So all I'm doing is taking them and putting them right over me talking. So this is me talking, and then this is what you guys are actually looking at on the screen. Then you start to add any titles, any words to the screen that you want. So there's a really fast way, which is you add them in iMovie, and then there's another way that I'll show you in just a bit. Okay, the easy way is you're gonna go up here to titles. Then I don't use a lot of the ones in iMovie, but the one I will use is, we'll try this one. So I'm just gonna highlight him and then pull him down, and then I can say I want him centered, and then day 7 of my, let's see what that looks like.
And today is day 7 of my YouTube challenge. And
that works.
So
that was the easy way to do text. If you're a pro editor, you're gonna roll your eyes at this, but I use Canva for most of my graphics, even in Final Cut Pro, because I'm just fast at it. I know where my fonts are, it's easy. So when you see me do little text flying in on a background, I can do that in Final Cut Pro, but I'm faster at it on Canva. And so that's what I did. This is one of them right here. I just hit the animate and I went on enter and then pan, and then there you go. And then all I do is export that as an MP4 and I add it like B-roll on my timeline, just right over my voice. Done is better than perfect. We are done. We are a little bit after 6 o'clock, okay? But I didn't factor in the fact that I was going to be recording and editing at the same time. So there's that. And now I have to ask you, what do I do next? I did this for 7 days in a row. Do I keep going? And if so, what would you like me to cover in my next few videos? I'm still trying to decide how long I'm going to do this, but I feel like I'm on a roll and I don't want to really mess it up. And I'm hoping that you are participating in this challenge and that you also are getting a rhythm for this, or at least you're thinking about it. I will keep doing it if you will keep doing it, and tell me what we should talk about in the comments.